Alright. Just a little update on me. I got COVID. So, what's the point of wearing a shirt if you got COVID? You know, you're just trapped in your room. I'm in this box. Yeah, gotta get a copyright claim on that now. But anyway, let's get right into the video, shall we? And it'll just be, I'm just not gonna show you the actual writing. So let's get into this story right now. And it does not have a name still. Okay, I was gonna do that last time because this is my second draft, but I guess I won't. Anyway, let's begin. We came here to compete. We came here to win. Watch choose it. Well, choose it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Watch choose it. Manny shouted, the rest of us joining him to take pride in our school. We oozed confidence. Ready to beat Shrewsbury and claim the track division title. We stunk. Coach Lisa's nostrils flared, kids sobbed, and all in all I'd rate it as an absolutely pathetic meet. We all performed as awfully as we possibly could. As a lowly sophomore at the time, I found solace in the fact that nobody expected me to lead the team to victory. Big C, shooting daggers at me from the other side of the huddle, motioned for me to follow him. Once out of earshot of the team, he tore into me. You think you deserve that jersey? You're not looking all that sad, Buddman. Not that disappointed. We go through it all as a family, man. If you don't see it that way, then you better take that off. His words stung, tearing my ego to shreds. He's right, though. Even if I'm a non-factor results-wise, I'm a part of the team. No, part of the family, I thought. Following him onto the bus, I regrouped with the team to discuss the future. My sophomore season ended today, but I kept my jersey to signify the team's everlasting presence in my heart. Okay. ... These workouts really hard, bro. I don't know how. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know how we did it. Friend Matt said between bites of his Chipotle. I nodded in response, reminiscing about the grueling power cleans. Maybe if you guys were in shape, you would have had an easier time. Maybe actually placed. My friend Connor butted in. Condescending dog. Fat boys for life, shouted way too loudly. Disturbing the other socially distant Chipotle customers. Quieting down, I continued. Too bad Rona cut her last season short, you know? Now we all going into college, and it just ain't the same. I mean, you got WPI track, Connor, but Matt and I are teamless. Nah, we're not teamless, Josh. We're straight up wearing our track shorts right now. Always have each other, even if you on the other side of the zoo, Matt concluded. The lovable Goof's words hit me hard. His words remind me of Big C's lessons, I realized. I scooped up the last of my bowl, finishing in unison with my once forgotten family. ... I never struggled to buy into Big C's words while competing for the family. My friends and I sauntered into the gym. Streamers greeted us at the door. Before we could go any further, the juniors running the show kicked us out. Senior night hadn't quite started, but I admired the effort the younger teammates put into getting it absolutely perfect. Their effort reminded me of last year when my grade revived senior night to have a send-off for Big C and the others. Appreciation defines the track family, and the younger people in the family sure know how to honor the very top. Okay, that's redundant. I thought. I joined the team day one freshman year, so it felt great to get this recognition. I paid my dues. I put the time in. Finally, I made it to the top of the family. I found a home with all my teammates, regardless of my individual achievements. I always viewed the family's hierarchy while looking up. The fact that I could look down the ladder at the rest of the active family. The fact that I could look down the ladder at the rest of the active family reinforced how far I have climbed. I leaned against the wall with a certain swagger that only a senior could have, ready to hang out with the rest of my team. Being on top feels so sweet, but a good leader protects his or herself from selfish arrogance. I just have to... Does that even make sense? Whatever. Yeah. The people on the lower rungs contribute to the family just as much, I thought. Itch. When I could finally enter the gym, I paused right in the doorway. I admired every inch of their work, ignoring the "move out of the way, bum man" chirps of my friends. Okay, just a side note, like, I mean, come on, like, that's gotta be like a Tureen style thing to say, man. Shout out Tureen, man. Alright, anyway. The rest of the family scattered posters, gifts, and appreciation notebooks for all of us throughout the gym. I made a beeline for all of the notebooks, itching to write down cheesy and heartfelt messages in each one. The special pieces of the day captivated me between heats, and I felt a strong bond with every teammate. By now I knew that the family doesn't always win, but its strength shines through no matter the result. After wrapping up shot put for the day, I changed out of my jersey and back into my regular clothes. Once again, I made the mistake of pausing in the doorway, staring at my jersey. Matt tripped that I needed to find better places to be sentimental and emotional. I turned to look at him and noticed his eyes were watery. We stepped out of the locker room together, side by side. Interesting. Just a little side note there. While standing outside the locker rooms with our heads down, the juniors Amanda and Debbie noticed us. I walked over to us and we embraced, tears flowing in the greatest group hug of all time. Hopefully those tears dry out by outdoor, I thought. It's a whole new beginning, the beginning of the end. Track family never ends, though. I was preparing for the final... I was preparing for the final beginning when COVID-19 hit, canceling the season before it could even get off the ground. Is this it? I pondered. I already knew the answer, but I couldn't bear the pain that it carried. My once tear-stained shirt sat crumpled in the corner of my room. I couldn't join the family anymore, so what was the point of even having it? Senior year? Ruined. Outdoor track? Ruined. Track family? In shambles. These thoughts ran through my head at lightning speed, cratering my love for the sport and my teammates. I carried that negativity and longing for one last run with me past graduation and into the summer. I decided to put my track shorts on for the first time in months. I didn't have a meet today, but eating Chipotle with my former teammates, Matt and Connor, always had the same intensity. Guess the family motivates itself better than anybody else, I thought while looking out the door. Anybody else? Anyone else? I don't know. Whatever. I returned home from Chipotle. I returned home from Chipotle and dug out my track jersey to complete the look. I'm liking the look of this, I thought. There's no longer a competitor on the team, but the shirt remained as a reminder of good times with the track family. Truthfully, the family expands each passing year as the new kids join. Many members joined before me, many will join after me. However, this family has no limits. Oh, that sentence before, that's redundant as fuck. Whatever. When I think of life certainties, thoughts of death and taxes fill my head. Once forgotten straggler brings up the rear. My track family. There we go. What a beautiful rendition of that story that is still a work in progress. And I've lost a bunch of weight, so I look skinny. I look pale. I haven't been outside in weeks. not weeks, like 1 week so far. You know, I'm halfway through this, but thank you very much for watching me read a story.